Hi, Jurgen. Judging by your reaction at the end, that was sort of the performance you were looking for, the intensity and the focus you called for at the start of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the challenge we obviously face every week, but this week was especially difficult because Leeds play so different to all other teams. And when you then have only one proper session to prepare it, you saw in the game that we needed the first 15 minutes at least to get used to it properly. So it was a hectic starting phase, a lot of pressing balls here, pressing balls. When we could have calmed the game down, we didn't. But then we found our feet pretty much, and then we really calmed the game down. And then our passing, our timing, everything was better. Positioning was better, movements were better. And then we scored the goals, forced the penalties, obviously, but scored the goals. And so absolutely first half. But Leeds is famous for big comebacks, like at Aston Villa or wherever. And they had again their moments in the beginning of the second half, but we controlled the game pretty well, I have to say, and played then really good football. And I thought the longer the game went, the better we used the size of the pitch. And then with the way Leeds defense, it's then obviously really tricky to win all these 1-1 battles and all these kind of things. And then we scored really nice goals and could have scored even more. So yes, very happy about the performance.
Thanks, Carl. We'll go to Neil, then we'll go to Chris. Neil.
Hi, Jurgen. I don't think I've ever seen you celebrate a game at Anfield like that with the fist bumps that you gave. Does that tell you a little bit about the position you feel that the team's in, and the fact that you'll need the fans for these games coming up?
I'm not so sure. If I would have been there 10 seconds later, I wouldn't have done it. But in that moment, I got a little bit carried away. Obviously, it doesn't happen too often anymore to me, but in this moment, it happened, and absolutely fine for the moment. And I really love how the whole stadium responded tonight to the game, and how we really were in the game as a unit. And I couldn't be more thankful for the support of the people, because so many things happen only because of them. And I'm really happy that we, from time to time, will not have a lot, obviously, but we can give them a performance and a scoreline like tonight. But yeah, that's it pretty much.
Cheers, Neil. Chris, I put you on mute. Chris.
It's fine, to be fair, Matt. I was going to ask similar questions, so it's okay, you can move on.
No probs. Okay, so we'll go to Dave Maddock, I think, to finish, who's not on the camera at the moment. Dave will be the last question or questions. Dave, I don't know if you can hear. There we are.
Jurgen, I mean, obviously now you're 3 points behind City. I think you were 14 points behind about 10 days ago. So, sorry, 12 points behind 10 days ago. I mean, it is a remarkable turnaround in that sense. And I think the way that you've done it, you just keep scoring goals. That's 106 for the season already. And you've got 17 different goal scorers, which is a club record. Equally in it, you've done it twice before, and is that the philosophy, that you just have to go on the front foot to chase City down, to be?
No, actually, honestly, we don't chase City. We try to win our football games. So, and the thing is, now we have obviously the cup final the weekend, and City plays, I don't even know exactly who, but they might probably win this game. Then it's 6 points again before we play the next Premier League game. So, and I'm not sure if we play then the next game after them or before them, it might be 9 points all of a sudden. So we don't have to count these kind of things. We just have to win our football games. And do we do that front-footed? Yes. But as much as I love the goals we scored tonight, as much as I love the clean sheet. So, because everything we do is based on a top organized defensive performance. Without that, we are just a good football team. With that, we can be a successful football team. And I like the determination we showed again tonight for defending the commitment of the boys. And it's it's an interesting period, definitely an interesting period of the season coming up. Now we play the final, then FA Cup, then and then I don't even know until then West Ham or what. Is it not West Ham?
On the 5th.
Probably. So, oh my God, and nobody should count the points before we play them, because we lost the other game. So there's obviously we play the open bill. We have to clarify something. It's in 10 days or so. So many things can happen until then. We just have to stay really focused and go for it with all we have.
Okay. And Carla, when I actually got your hand back up, this will be the last question. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't let you go tonight without asking about Joel's goal. He's threatened to do that quite a lot this season. Is it something you've encouraged him to do, come out from defence like that?
You might remember the goal we scored. It was the most goal after Trent's cross at Leeds. I'm pretty sure it was a very similar situation. So obviously the way Leeds defend, it gives, especially Joel on that right side, the chance, and actually it's a duty then to step in to make yards. Then in the end, they will always wait a block, and then you have to find a way to keep the game going. And he did that this time with a pass to the outside and followed through. So that is absolutely great. And then you finish it off. It's not possible in all games and not needed in all games, but against Leeds, it's possible, and against Leeds, it's needed as well. So it did that very well and got the full reward for